teachers assemble. No one knew who came up with the idea. Maybe it was the school head. Maybe it was a cruel joke from the education agency. Either way, 5 teachers were suddenly chosen to form a collaborative task force to create a cross-curricular lesson plan that would redefine 21st century learning. Bold words. Terrifying task. Mr. Cruz from the English department had already regretted agreeing to it. He sat at a table in the faculty room, typing like a man possessed, surrounded by snack wrappers, ungraded essays, and his slowly dying will to live. "Why is it starting to feel like exam week?" he muttered, glaring at the blinking cursor on a Google Doc titled, "Final Project V3, but worse." Next to him, Ms. Ramos from Math sat silently, staring at her laptop as if it had personally betrayed her. Her spreadsheet had turned into a monster of tabs and formulas, and somewhere between measurable outcomes and week 2 rubrics, she lost her grip on reality. "Do we even know what the project is anymore?" she asked, not expecting an answer. Coach Jeremy, the PE teacher, was completely unfazed. With his feet kicked up and his push-yourself, even Google doesn't have all the answers hoodie proudly displayed, he scrolled through articles on teamwork in sports. "Look, I'll just get the students to do trust falls." Boom. Team building. Cross-curricular. You're welcome. Science teacher Ms. Luna, somehow still hopeful, brought out a literal toolbox of school supplies. Highlighters, flash drives, clipboards, and a backup clipboard. "We could align the experiment with Newton's laws, and then have them reflect using figurative language," she offered brightly, ignoring the growing sense of doom in the room. And then there was Carlo, the intern, the mystery, the meme wizard. With the confidence of a man who'd never feared a deadline, he rolled in with a PowerPoint that opened with glitter text, anime transitions, and a slide that simply said, "Learning is power, if you charge it like your phone." Mr. Cruz blinked 3 times before quietly whispering, "I want to go home." What followed could only be described as professional anarchy. Carlo added meme slides faster than Ms. Ramos could delete them. Coach Jeremy started a plank challenge in the middle of a heated debate about lesson pacing. Ms. Luna laminated objectives that no one agreed on. Mr. Cruz spilled coffee on the master USB. And the clock kept ticking. Then, as if summoned by chaos itself, the school head peeked in with an encouraging thumbs up. "Looking good, team," she said. Mr. Cruz responded with a haunted smile and deadpan voice. "We're redefining education." Somehow, by sheer panic, collective suffering, and one accidental Canva template, they finished the project. It was titled, "Interdisciplinary Exploration of Movement, Myths, and Memes, a Holistic Approach to Learning." It sounded fancy. It made 0 sense. It won an award anyway. They never met as a group again. No one asked questions. The legend of teachers assemble lived on, whispered in hallways, and joked about in the group chat. Because in every school, when deadlines approach and the faculty room starts to smell like desperation and instant noodles, a team will rise. Just don't ask them to do it again.